Top 10 Best Movies to Watch in 2023. Number 10. Air, Courting a Legend. Ben Affleck directs Matt Damon in Air. Courting a Legend in the story about how a Nike executive had the brilliant idea to court a young rookie named Michael Jordan, before he became one of the best basketball players in the world, and create a shoe around his name. Affleck also gave himself a role as the Nike co-founder Phil Knight. Viola Davis, Marlon Wayans, Chris Tucker, and Chris Messina also star in Air. Number 9. Tetris. Tetris is an upcoming biographical drama film directed by John S. Baird and written by Noah Pink. The film stars Taron Egerton and Toby Jones. Tetris will have its world premiere at South by Southwest Film Festival on March 15, 2023, and is scheduled to be released on March 31, 2023, by Apple TV+. The true story of the high-stakes legal battle to secure the intellectual property rights to Tetris. Number 8. Dungeons & Dragons. Honor Among Thieves. A charming thief and a band of unlikely adventurers embark on an epic quest to retrieve a lost relic. But things go dangerously awry when they run afoul of the wrong people. It is an upcoming fantasy action-adventure film directed by Jonathan Goldstein and John Francis Daly, who co-wrote the screenplay with Michael Giglio from a story by Chris McKay and Giglio. Based on the tabletop role-playing game Dungeons & Dragons, it is set in the Forgotten Realms campaign setting and has no connections to the film trilogy released between 2000 and 2012. The film stars Chris Pine, Michelle Rodriguez, Regé-Jean Page, Justice Smith, Sophia Lillis and Hugh Grant. Number 7. John Wick. With the price on his head ever increasing, legendary hitman John Wick takes his fight against the High Table Global as he seeks out the most powerful players in the underworld, from New York to Paris to Japan to Berlin. John Wick uncovers a path to defeating the High Table. But before he can earn his freedom, Wick must face off against a new enemy with powerful alliances across the globe and forces that turn old friends into foes. It is an upcoming American neo-noir action thriller film directed by Chad Stahelski and written by Shay Hatton and Michael Finch. The sequel to John Wick, Chapter 3 Parabellum, 2019. It is the fourth installment in the John Wick franchise. It stars Keanu Reeves as the title character, alongside Donnie Yen, Bill Skarsgård, Lawrence Fishburne, Hiroyuki Sanada, Shamir Anderson, Lance Reddick, Rina Sawayama, Scott Adkins, Clancy Brown, Natalia Tina, Marco Zaror, and Ian McShane. Number 6. Shazam! Fury of the Gods. It is an upcoming American superhero film based on the DC Comics character Shazam. Produced by New Line Cinema, DC Studios, The Safran Company, and 7 Bucks Productions, and set for distribution by Warner Brothers Pictures. It is intended to be the sequel to Shazam! 2019, and the 12th installment in the DC Extended Universe, DCEU. It is directed by David F. Sandberg and written by Henry Gayden and Chris Morgan, and stars Zachary Levi, Asher Angel, Jack Dylan Grazer, Rachel Zegler, Adam Brody, Ross Butler, Megan Good, Lucy Liu, Jaimin Hansu, and Helen Mirren. In the film, Billy Batson, Shazam and his foster siblings fight the Daughters of Atlas. Number 5. Scream. Scream is an American slasher franchise that includes 6 films, a television series, merchandise, and games. The first 4 films were directed by Wes Craven. The series was created by Kevin Williamson, who wrote the first 2 films and the 4th. Aaron Kruger wrote the 3rd. The 5th and 6th installments were directed by Matt Bettinelli-Alpin and Tyler Gillett, with Guy Bissek and James Vanderbilt serving as writers and Williamson returning as executive producer. Number 4. Luther is a British psychological crime thriller television series starring Idris Elba as DCI John Luther and Ruth Wilson as Alice Morgan. 1. Written by Neil Cross. The detective Luther must make cases against criminals while the murderer Morgan has a complicated relationship with him. The first series is composed of 6 episodes which ran in May and June 2010. A second series of 4 episodes aired on BBC One in June and July 2011, and a third was commissioned in 2012 composed of 4 episodes which aired in July 2013. Starring Elba, Andy Serkis and Cynthia Erivo. The film was written by Cross. Number 3. 65. 65 is an upcoming American science fiction action thriller film written and directed by Scott Beck and Brian Woods. It stars Adam Driver, Ariana Greenblatt and Chloe Coleman. In the film, a pilot crashes on an unknown planet, which turns out to be planet Earth amid the Cretaceous period, and must survive the dangerous prehistoric environment in order to survive. After a catastrophic crash on an unknown planet, pilot Mills quickly discovers he's actually stranded on Earth, 65 million years ago. Now, with only one chance at a rescue, Mills and the only other survivor, Koa, must make their way across an unknown terrain riddled with dangerous prehistoric creatures. Number 2. Creed. Creed is a 2015 American sports drama film directed by Ryan Coogler, who co-wrote the screenplay with Aaron Covington. It is the first spin-off of and is the 7th installment in the Rocky film series. It stars Michael B. Jordan, Sylvester Stallone, Tessa Thompson, Felicia Rashad, Tony Bellew, and Graham McTavish. In the film, amateur boxer Adonis Creed, Jordan, is trained and mentored by Rocky Balboa, Stallone, the former rival turned friend of Adonis' father, Apollo Creed. Although Rocky Balboa was considered the end of the franchise, Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer hired Coogler in 2013 to develop a Rocky spin-off. 4. Coogler and Covington's original screenplay was completed by April 2014, with the involvement of Jordan and Stallone also confirmed. The remaining cast were hired by January 2015, after which, principal photography began and lasted until that April, with filming locations including Liverpool, Philadelphia, and Gainesville. Number 1. Cocaine Bear. After a 500-pound black bear consumes a significant amount of cocaine and embarks on a drug-fueled rampage, an eccentric gathering of cops, criminals, tourists, and teenagers assemble in a Georgia forest. Thank you for watching this video. Please do subscribe and share.